All right. Today on NewbieVet, got two special guests. We got my boy SlimeTurk and we got Tas Mania.
What's going on, man?
So first off, welcome back, King.
Yeah.
Second of all, Tas Mania.
Right.
What's the origin behind the name?
Just crazy, just spin off.
Spin off?
I don't get my way, I just
Take off, huh?
take off.
Gotcha.
Have my way.
Gotcha.
Real cut different, you know. Really came from the trenches.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, cool. Anybody want to know about SlimeTurk? Watch that at the last interview. Big fact. So, man, how's everything been going for you, King, man?
It's been all right.
Been all right? Okay. Cool.
I can really say I think I'm enjoying life right now.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So, y'all just released a Cypher, or y'all just finished a Cypher.
Right.
How did that go?
It was dope. Shout out to all the artists on the Cypher.
Who you had on the Cypher?
We had Really J, Shay Too Hot, She Too Rentless, Naya, of course SlimeTurk, Trill, Tremaine,
Parish
Trey,
yeah,
and myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it came together nice.
Came together the same. Okay.
They
Pretty
definitely
good.
understood
Pretty
the
tough roster.
assignment.
Pretty tough
Right,
roster.
right.
Okay. So y'all shot a video for it and everything for it?
Yeah. The video dropped yesterday. Dropped yesterday on YouTube.
So how was that the experience for that, as far as putting that together and all that? Was it hard, or came out a lot easier than you thought?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was hard. We kind of just came up with the plan.
Yeah.
And just went with it. Like,
yeah, that's all.
Came up with it and was like, this what we finna do. So we, like, Ashley got other cities lined up to do ciphers, like in Atlanta, Georgia, Columbus, Georgia. So it's gonna be a couple of more coming. Hopefully we can keep going, but
Making them travel with them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But the video shooting this, so it was dope. Shout out to the artists because it was really raining. We was outside, so it was raining, it was cold, ain't nobody complained. Everybody still got in there, did the thing. The rain ain't stopped nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody really was in a bad with their artist position because everybody still got in there and got it done.
Right.
They had to do.
Sound like they had a good time out there. Who shot it?
Yeah.
Who filmed it?
It was filmed by Dorian, Do or Die.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What's wrong? What's wrong?
It was.
I'm gonna just say this: people good at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes it can be a misunderstanding on whoever part, but you know what I'm saying.
Was it like it's a creative problem, like far as the creative control, like creative decision, or
business? It was
bad business?
Bad business.
Okay.
Bad work ethic, and it's not supposed to be like that, especially when you saying that you fucking with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
So like, what you mean? Like far as like, what's the bad work ethic? Like far as like.
Let me clear that up. I wouldn't say it's bad work ethic because when it was time to shoot the video, he was there on time. He got it done. He had to actually go back and shoot 2 more people that wasn't there, and you know what I'm saying. He did that. What I mean by people can be great at what you do, but it's the type of business that come behind it. Like if you're busy, reach out or just stuff.
Let somebody
like
know what's
communication is the key, basically. So
yeah, it was a bad look, because it got stalled, it got delayed.
Did it meet deadline time, or was it past deadline time?
Way past deadline. Yeah.
So way past deadline.
Yeah, but we made it work though. We worked with what he presented to us. We mad about it, you know what I'm saying? We still satisfied with the product, but at the same time, like, I done worked with him on numerous occasions, and
so you know the work.
Yeah, and that wasn't the work. That's why I feel like that. That's why I say it was bad on his behalf this time, because that wasn't the work. I've been working with bro like for a minute.
Right.
And
So
then
you
when I
already know
work,
what
bro,
you already know what his potential
that's
is.
the only
stuff.
reason I reached out to him for this, because this is something big. Like I'm putting this, like we're putting this together. Like this is something I'm trying to continue to do.
Right.
So for me to reach out to him for it, like I was like, yeah, this would be a good look for you too. Like both of us doing something good, and for you to not, I feel like he just didn't put his all into it because he was already past the deadline.
So then it was like, okay, let me have it get this done so they can have it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's all.
So how many? So there's like what? Yeah, what? 8 artists on there? About 8, 9, something like that.
4 dudes, 4 females.
4 female, 4 dudes. Oh yeah, so 8 people. So and y'all was rapping what? 16 bars a piece, something like that.
No,
Probably about 12.
I took lesser bars.
Just to get so other people can get on.
So I can have
Gotcha.
enough to really, you know what I'm saying, say what they needed to say. So I took lesser bars on the girls' beat because it's actually 2 different beats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the girls got a different beat, and then they come back with a different beat. So yeah, I introduced the Cypher and took lesser bars so they can have enough time to say what they want to say, because I didn't really want it to be
time thing.
Right.
Gotcha. So y'all had y'all's planned out, everything, how y'all wanted it and all that, basically like mapped out how the artist gonna come on, or y'all just did it with the flow.
I mean, cause me, I feel like if it's something that's on my face, like I'm presenting this, like, so as an artist, I'm gonna present it to you as I want to be presented to. Like, don't just give me no beat and then I rap so much and then I gotta come and cut my verse short, and where I gotta cut it short at, it might not make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's time consuming. So yeah, we gave them the time of the beat, how long you needed to rap, and I mean,
we had it mapped out.
Yeah.
Really, the motive of the back-to-back is really to get artists together. Like, so we went to the studio. Everybody was at the studio at one time, so it's a vibe. Like, everybody, all 8 artists is at the studio at one time.
So that's perfect. You know, said everybody be in here and singing vocals.
Yeah, like everybody can be on each other vibe. Everybody can be
bounce off the energy.
Yeah, right, exactly, and that's exactly
Gotcha.
And we giving you both sides of the coin. Like we giving you female rap and male rap. You're not just, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get all of it.
Right.
Every time.
Right. So that was the post was for. You made a post.
I make a lot of
I'm on my shit.
Yeah. When I said
this NewbieVet, I'm always looking. I might not be out as much, so I be looking at everything.
I think it was like never again.
When I say bad business, it's we gonna keep it real. That's exactly who it was for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he booked SlimeTurk booked with him, but at the scene we made it clear like this is a us project. So if I reach out to you about the project, you not hitting me back, but you late on hitting him back. And then it took for me to post something for you to hit me back, and then now we got the video.
It took too much.
Like basically it was just like, and then another artist put in something on the video, and then so I feel like if you entitled, if I give you my money on time, I feel like I would deserve a response on time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because y'all ain't pay, y'all don't pay nobody, then the videographer gonna be on y'all ass.
Right, like.
But everything was paid up front, and you got paid extra because it had to be extra done. You was compensated for everything that was done.
Right.
So response was the least we was asking, and nobody could get that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I know when it comes to like videographers, I can't say like so I shoot videos and all that other stuff too, but I've learned when it's basically with them, I feel like sometimes, I'm not saying it's Dodie, I'm saying some people, some videographers, just in general, they get into a habit where the money comes in good a lot, especially if you're a good cameraman, good quality, stuff like that, and you got a little name, a brand or whatever, people gonna book you. So of course if you're doing videos, and a lot of them be having specials too. Yeah. Specials are a bad thing. I tell a lot of camera people, don't do those because you're gonna overwork yourself and overbook yourself to the point where you're gonna have 2-3 artists. Like you gotta think if you got to sell for a video for $150, right? How many artists gonna jump on that shit? Especially if you are like a LaFont quality, you a Dodie quality. Niggas gonna jump on that shit.
Exactly.
You feel me? They gonna jump on that. So it's like, and you got 15 artists that you done film in a week. There's no way you getting your shit done in 3 days.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a delay. But that, but that's where the videographer's fault come in, because they're not explaining that to the artist. They're not telling you like, well, hey, I got a long list to wait. I got 8 videos in front of you.
Right, exactly.
So give them the opportunity to be like, well, shit, do I want to wait 8 videos? And they're telling how long you going to do these 8 videos. Well, let me go to another cameraman. So.
And that's why I say communication is the key. Communication is, it'll
It is basically proper business management too. If you do shit on an organized business management,
never. And then
you
on
wouldn't
top
be
of
like
that,
that.
you
You
can't
do
forget life. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and life in general too.
Yeah. So yeah.
So that's another thing too, man. I look at it like, how long you been doing music?
About 13.
13. How long you been doing it? So how long that is now?
About 15, 16 years.
So you done shot plenty of videos, right? So you know how the game go. So exactly. So same thing with you. How long you been doing music?
For like 3-4 years.
3-4 years. But you still know how the flow of certain things should go, right?
Right.
Common sense on a lot of these things too. So I just like I said, when it comes to the music part, I tell everybody, if the person I'm communicating with, they don't have their business in order at first, those are red signs for me. I just back off top.
Well, that was my first experience with him. That was my first video shooting with him, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the scene, it was dope. He got a good vibe. It ain't no problem.
Yeah, awesome dude. I love Dodie.
I just
think Dodie had too much work. Too much other work.
Yeah.
And I think y'all just got it drowned in that mix of videos that he got to do. That's what I'm thinking.
It was that too much.
Because this thing, y'all done shot something. You done shot like 8 videos or something for that week. You already behind because you work, got a wife, kids, whatever, girlfriend, whatever situation, baby, whatever situation you got going on.
That.
You trying to spend the time with that, but you also still got to work.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Which is not y'all fault at all.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's not y'all fault. And that's not the artist's fault. It still goes on the videographer. That's why I said sometimes you dial that back. Me, I don't cut my price down for shit. You can't afford it, fuck it. Go to the next cameraman. Because at the end of the day, you can't overwork yourself and you gotta know your value. And I've been doing this too long. Right. So I don't shoot a lot of music videos in the city because for one, people ain't gonna pay for it. So I'm not even gonna go that route. So I just go with some other shit. You get what I'm saying? Because I know what I can bring and I know what my time is worth and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So, but I just feel like that's probably what it was on that situation. Yeah. I just felt like you said, the communication could have been better. Yeah, but other than that, Cypher went good. Y'all got some good feedback on it?
Yeah, great feedback.
Great feedback. Good feedback.
I love it. Get ready for another one.
I seen a dope video you did too, man. You did I seen a solo video you shot.
Oh, in the garden.
In the garden.
Yeah,
that was dope.
With John Terrio.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that one for a minute though. Yeah,
right.
My dog. I've been waiting to get in there because that was a movement too.
Right.
But see that kind of played part to my inspiration. The for this back-to-back thing, like this was, like I feel like this could be something big.
Right.
Like it's not like she said, it's not just gonna be in the city. Like we already got it lined up to travel.
Right.
So this back-to-back thing is like a platform.
Right.
People ready to be featured on it. Like we got a lot of great feedback on the first one, and it's people want they want it now.
Right.
They want to be on it, and that's what we were looking for.
Right. So, do y'all think there's still value in hip hop today? Do you feel like hip hop is losing value, far as like they're saying, far as the news, they're saying like the female hip hop is getting diluted because you have more female hip hop coming out talking about the same thing. You got the guys talking about drill, talking about killing. and the whole thing, do you think hip hop is losing value, or you feel like it's just having a bad look at the time? Because, you know, they judging about all the gang activity, they judging about all the shootings, the RICOs, and all the other stuff, saying that hip hop is at a bad place right now. What do y'all think?
I don't think hip hop can ever lose value. I don't think music itself can ever lose a value, but I do agree with like, yeah, like, yeah, like I like.
Content.
It's kind of watered down. Yeah,
That's what it's
like
saying.
it's like
Content watering down.
But I feel
It's
like
no more originality.
I feel like people can't do shit but blame themselves. Like it take us as a people to make a person famous or big to that platform to be heard every day.
Right.
So it's like y'all eat it up, and then when complain about it, and when you tired is, oh yeah, it's watered down now, but this what the fuck y'all was liking, like y'all liked it this, like so why complain about it? Like y'all gave the people the okay to feel like it was okay, right? So now you trying to tear them down for being okay
for what you put them on there,
so
right?
Like so like back in the day, like music, like don't get me wrong, basically every mainstream really artist talk about sex, but basically like, or what females do and shit like that, but back then they had a way of saying it, so it ain't really about what you say. Yeah, it's like how you say it, like they didn't say it as plain and direct as the new generation, but they was talking and rapping about the same thing.
But it's like, well, not cutting you off, but yeah, like back then it was more sugar coated.
Right.
Like
exactly.
can't like the song, like if you think of the songs like Candy Liquor.
Yeah.
We didn't know what the fuck Candy Liquor was back then.
That's what they had to do.
They had to do that to get heard.
And but now the platform that we got so big, like it's like the hip hop is like.
What are some upcoming projects y'all got coming up with, like far as with music?
We got this project right now about to come out called Tas Mania. I got this. Well, I want to really say a project. I'm dropping a couple singles this summer. New single called Front End. That Cypher is really just, I think it's really summertime. We really get on the road, like, so I really like hitting different cities, tapping into different music.
Different fan bases.
Different fan bases. So
right.
We really just hit the road and tap in everywhere else. Shows, new music, new collabs. So ain't no telling what'll come through during the summertime.
Yeah. Anything can happen.
Right. Big facts. Okay. Yeah. What's y'all goal, like, far like what's y'all plans on doing with this music, as far as like y'all trying to be self-contained, or y'all trying to join a brand, or what's the goal?
I'm definitely trying to be self-contained. Like for me, like I ain't really trying to really be signed type, but I'm like,
a lot of the deals be fucked up, but most of the deals. You know, like every artist, your favorite artist from Drake to whatever, I had a fucked up deal they try to get out of with labels.
Correct.
Every artist.
Exactly.
That's all I'm trying to avoid.
Megan, Nicki, Cardi.
That's all I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah. I know you probably have crazy for a motherfucker say that. Just imagine they say that Taz and Slack, y'all can't do no more music under y'all names no more.
Yeah, no.
Something about you done bought my name.
And they bought they own rights to your name.
Yeah, but that's tough. That's the thing though. Like you can't, like you said, you can get a good deal though.
You have to work for you.
You gotta work for it. And you gotta be smart.
Be smart.
You gotta be smart.
Exactly.
Right.
You got to know.
Because a lot of times these niggas beat themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They beat themselves.
People be ready for the fame, like ready to be like, yeah, oh he made it, and then half of the time, like, it don't even be what you looking for. Like it don't be worth it. Basically, like
you're still really in the same position.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's like I tell a lot of people, just because you signed to a label don't mean you made it.
Exactly.
don't mean you made it. I know I got so many
Especially
homeboys. Not
in
these
these
days.
days.
At all.
Like, yeah, like.
I do too. I got
I got a lot of homeboys that signed with people or whatever, and them boys still sign with people to this day. Just to say they signed with them, but they're not a priority.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they at the bottom. You know, they put you at the lower rank.
Right,
So they're gonna put all their bread and butter in they top artists that's making the money for the company.
Exactly.
All the time.
Exactly.
Especially if you ain't got no push or nothing. Like
Right.
You ain't trying.
You ain't trying. You depending on the label.
Yeah.
You know, you just riding off the brand, so that ain't doing
You
nothing
ain't
for
giving
you.
nothing to rock
Really,
with.
to
Right.
me, I just feel like music really is about image now. Like, because it's like, I ain't gonna even count. You got some people out here that's suck at the music, and they making it, and it's all about an image, about a number. That's why people be stuck on numbers, and my numbers like this, but real talk, your music trash. Like
On the floor.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be strictly honest with you. There's no such thing as trash music. It sounds crazy. It's just not your preference. The reason I say that because we can say it's trash because it's not our preference. No, I'm just being honest. Because it's not your preference.
Okay, yeah.
You feel me? It's not your preference. The reason I say there's no such thing as trash
Everybody
music.
got a genre for a
There
music.
you go.
Okay, yeah.
It's
I
an
agree with
audience for every music.
Yeah.
So like you gotta think, you listen to Weird Al. You ever heard of Weird Al?
Yeah.
You wouldn't bump that shit in your fucking car. No. It's an audience for that. Okay. There's like punk rock, some of that heavy metal shit. Okay. You ain't gonna bump that shit. It's an audience for that.
But it's trash rap.
It's still trash rapping.
Hold on, it's trash rap though. Like in this genre, it's trash.
I'm like that's why I look like, hold on.
That's fact.
Like you right now.
But I mean, like look at Afro Man. Like I mean, you got some trash ass artists that had hit records, one hit wonders, had whatever. You got Afro Man. Cause I got high.
Yeah.
Millionaire off the record like that.
I like that song.
Yeah, you like the song, but come on.
He probably can't rap though.
Yeah.
Come on, you know he can rap.
Okay, right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, one hit wonder.
I Get High was more of a gimmick song, more of a joke, more of a. They made more skits and jokes off the record. That's how that record blew of a viral thing. It wasn't because he was saying some fire shit.
But believe it or not, that's how a lot of people making it. Glorilla, she made it off of people.
TikTok.
But no, it was really people disliking her video. Like the video was just so crazy, had so much going on, and so that pushed her like, and somebody caught on to the song. So it's like a lot of bad publicity is making these people, and that goes back to what I said earlier. We as in people make these people famous. Like then y'all get tired on, and then don't want to they watched her. They talking about the same shit they was talking about them when you start liking them.
Right, but you know the youth really dominates hip hop. The youth.
Fact.
It's not the people that's over the age 25, 30. It's always the kids. It's the youth.
Right.
It's the teenagers. They determine what the sound going to be for hip hop, because you got to think the bigger brands, they put the money behind them. So you're going to hear them more. You're going to hear that sound more than hear anything else. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that's what's going to make the masses be like, oh, well, this is the new sound. So now you got all these new artists coming out with these identical sounds. It's the youth. You got to think a lot of these popular songs that come out, these are kids. You feel me? These are kids. A lot of these songs are kids. You get what I'm saying?
Every
From
time
kids.
I look up.
So, but these wind up being the next sound, being the next thing to blow, be the next thing to be on, because the youth dominates the sound. It's
I
a
can
youth
agree
sport.
with that a little bit. And then I could disagree with that too.
Okay, I want to hear the disagreement.
Because I'm like, we talking about kids, but WAP ain't for no damn kids. Mm-hmm. City Girls definitely ain't for no damn kids. Mm-hmm. Some of the shit Corey Leroy be saying not for no kids. Mm-hmm. So it's really not for kids, babies. I'm going to just keep it real. Like, kids attach on to the song with TikTok and doing dances and shit. So basically, really, kids not really listening to the lyrics. They really going out the beat and what they see on TikTok. Like, oh, TikTok got to dance to it. I'm finna do this dance to it. Now I'm on to the song because I'm finna do this dance to it.
Right.
So it ain't really that they reaching out. I can't give me an artist that's reaching out the kid base right now.
They not reaching out.
They're not reaching out the kids. Like. That's what the kids like.
Not just little kids, like teenagers too.
Yeah, we talking about. You gotta think.
Okay.
That's just what they want to hear.
But that's why people don't like the type of music that's being portrayed. That's why it's a problem, because y'all gotta understand they reaching out to that, but they're not the only person that's gonna hear it. You can't really control what a child do 24/7 out the day. It's
always been like that with hip hop, though.
So and that be the problem. It ain't really about what they're saying. It's just the fact, like, it's public, it's everywhere.
Right.
So y'all targeting these amount of audience or these selective genres or however, but these little kids hearing this shit too, though, like everywhere, like it's on the radio.
Right.
Like every time I turn on the radio, like it's on TikTok, it's on phones, it's on ads on your Facebook, like, so, like,
That's why
I feel like I can agree, but then I can disagree.
Right.
Yeah, like I mean,
I like that. But you know what I was saying though is like, it's not, they're not making these songs for kids. It's just that this generation is a total generation than when y'all was raised. You feel me? Like then when I was raised. So it's like, you know, I know when I was raised, we didn't have, the only time I could listen to like some hip hop or like some cussing or some shit around my uncles or my cousins, and then when they listen to the, you know, the hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? My mama with more Nita Baker, more soul, old school shit like that. R&B and stuff. So it's like, you know, they don't make that, but this is a new set of kids now. You got so much social media. You got so much internet. You got so much access to the world. These kids are a lot smarter than what we were. So they jump on the shit quicker. Like, you know, they know more about relationships than we know. I mean, DMG. The cartoons are telling them. You gotta think, you got cartoons having relationships in cartoons. You like they watch Family Guy. Family Guy is an adult cartoon. Kids watch Family Guy.
It come on an adult channel.
You get what I'm saying? But kids have the access to watch that. They watch Rick and Morty. My kids watch all that shit.
Cause it come on right at the Cartoon Network on the same channel.
On the same channel. So it's like you can't. At the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. So they familiar when songs come out. They familiar what they talk about on the records.
Right.
They familiar. They watch these movies. These movies have the same concepts in the movies.
I'm saying, but because of that familiar, do it make it right to?
No, don't make it right. But that's the problem with the world today.
Right.
You know, and like I said, even with the TikTok, like me, I don't like TikTok for the purpose of they don't have enough statutory limits to kids where it's like, okay, kids shouldn't be able to dance to this type of record if it got this much provocative cussing in it. Cause you feel what I'm saying?
I disagree again.
Cause you have like 11, you know what I'm saying? Cause, I mean, I got a daughter. And it's kind of, it sucks if your 10, 12-year-old daughter is having dancing on some provocative music and they talking about riding penises and things like that. She's underage. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I just feel when it comes to the TikTok. I feel like they
just dancing.
It is just dancing, but it's just the fact of what they're dancing.
We know what they're dancing.
Because you gotta think, you got a lot of predators online.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's where they live.
There you go. Come on now. So that's my only thing, because, you know, the online's a dangerous thing, bro. You don't want your kids to be freely on there and get behind some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So do y'all feel like 10 years from now, how do you feel like the world's going to be operating? You think everything going to be more digital? It ain't going to be no more dollar, like paper money, like 10 years from now?
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be like digital money.
Right.
Yeah, the cryptocurrency going to grow.
Right.
Yeah, like, we losing value in the US dollar.
Yeah.
So no more paper bills.
It might take a little longer than 10, but
might think it's longer than 10.
It's going to get real in 10.
It's going to get real.
It's going to be definitely
real.
Because what we don't know is they've been working on it.
They're working on it now.
They've been working on it.
They testing on it now.
It's been something in progress.
It's too many different types of that. Like,
facts.
Just like it's too many different types of money and different ways that you can get money. Like, so now it's a way that ain't nobody got to touch your money. Like, everybody got a value in cryptocurrency. Like,
I'm scared.
Nobody can't touch it. They can't trace it. They can't see where it's at. They don't know what's going on with it. They don't know how much you got, but you do.
Y'all ain't scared of that?
What you scared of crypto for?
Cause hackers, like,
they be
on that crypto, like, black market, that shit for real, like.
That's one thing I'm scared to put my money in digital banks and all that.
That's why it might take longer than 10 years.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm scared about, putting my money in banks and other things. I'd rather just protect my own shit.
Like, you get a certain amount of money in your account flagged for a top tier account or something. Now your account on a list.
On the
like,
list.
yeah,
See, I don't want my fear is put my money in the bank and they just freeze it for no reason or hold it or just something.
Some
crazy shit and I'm lost behind it or some shit.
Definitely been there.
And then you charge me for getting money out my shit. Like, I don't like that.
I don't never understood that.
I
never understood that.
I don't like that.
I got to pay you to get my money?
To get my money. And how I get my money. That's you know.
Yeah, they gonna always win though. And that's why, that's why it's gonna take longer.
Yeah.
Because they can't win yet with that crypto. Like she said, too many hackers, too many people that they don't got working for them.
Right.
That know how to do that shit way better.
Right.
So they can't take that chance yet.
Right.
They got the money shit figured out. We'll never beat them with that.
That's fact.
We'll never beat them with that paper. No.
That's fact.
But with that right there, that crypto, we got them every time.
They're like scams, like scammers at a all-time high now.
Swiping.
Scammers, they got this thing now, like scam at an all-time high now. They got it now in the ATMs, like certain ATMs where you could tap your card. Now they have it where they put glue inside the little, when you insert your card, they put glue inside there so it fucks up the sensor that's inside the card thing. So now when you tap your card, they have somebody that act like they work at the bank to tell you like, yo, you have to tap your card. So you tap your card, you get your money out, you leave, they come behind you and take more money out. That's like a new scam they got now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? That's wild.
That's crazy.
Hey, man.
That's wild. So it's like a new thing. And then it's like everybody moved to Atlanta, and like Atlanta's like the scam capital. Like Atlanta's the scamming capital of the world.
Easy money.
Easy money. You know how many scammers in Atlanta?
All of them.
All of them in Atlanta. Like that's like the home capital of scammers.
That's like where you guys start. Like if you try and scam and you don't stay in Atlanta right now, I guarantee you try and get in the contact with somebody, they're gonna be like, oh well shit, my partner in the A goddamn will he'll teach you how to do that shit. I guarantee
Big facts. Big facts.
It's gonna always be like that.
You can get anything in Atlanta for any price. Just gotta know the right people.
That's it.
You can't tell nobody you got it, but you got it.
I know where it's at.
You can flip the easy money. Yeah, you take them 1,000. Hey, you get 10. I can't tell you where to get it from, but it's some wild shit, man. It's wild shit. And then you know who gets scammed the most? Musicians. Musicians get scammed the most in Atlanta. A lot.
Yeah, but that's
because of the name. You gotta think Atlanta. When you think Atlanta, you gotta think when people think Atlanta, they think of hip hop. Yeah.
And they run there. And they run there.
You think about it. Right.
Eyes wide open.
Right.
I'm ready. All right, we got you.
Right. Why you think they got labels? I ain't gonna say no name, but they got labels up there, and this is a scam. And they got labels, and I'm gonna break down the scam. Okay, you'll go and do a sit down with them, right?
I don't know who you talking about.
You do a sit down with them, right? Huh. You pay maybe. I know my cousin paid. I was pissing. I like, bro, you paid like 38, like 3,800. What? Sit down. Basically, he went up there because he wanted me to go up there and sit down in there with him or whatever. They're like, bro, cuz you been in the game forever. You know how this shit go. I'm like, bro, it's a scam. Don't do that. I'm like, for one, it never pay that much money just for a motherfucker to hear your shit. You get what I'm saying? That don't make no fucking sense. If I'm gonna pay you to hear my shit, it's gonna be on the radio. I'm gonna put that 3,500 on radio spins. Right. You gonna hear that shit on radio. I'm gonna get my money back on my royalties on radio. I'm not gonna just pay you that money just to listen to it, just to get your critique on it.
Get your opinion?
Your opinion? Fuck no.
Boy, stop.
I got 300 people in my hometown that love my shit. Now, I don't give a fuck about you one person. So what? You got one artist that blew. He blew. You didn't. You just lucked up. So that's how I see it. But the scam is basically you get 20, 25 artists a day to have a sit down with you. They pay at least $1,500 each or on up or whatever different price. So it's 20, 25. You make at least 20 racks a day. You do that Monday through Friday, you done made $100K by Friday.
By Friday. You turn around on Saturday, you throw an event and you tell them, look, I'll give you 10.
Oh, yeah, come on.
You come out and perform, I'll give you 10. But you got to pay me another little bit to come perform.
To come perform. Yeah.
But it's the same money I got from you on Monday, though.
Right. And I'm gonna get your people to come in. They gotta pay, and that's more money.
All your people gotta pay to get in, though. Yeah.
But Atlanta's good for selling dreams to artists because, like you just said it, California back in the day, California was the place that sold dreams to actors. A lot of actors flew their ass to California, and they didn't have agents, they didn't have no connects. They just thought like just on a dream if I could make it.
If I get there, I get there.
And get there. California's a different animal. They homeless. So that's why the homeless rate in California was so high. It was a lot of people that wanted to be actors and celebrities went over there and they got fucked up, got on drugs, got on dope shit, dope, whatever, fucked up. Same thing in Atlanta. Atlanta's getting popular with homeless people. Same thing. People go to Atlanta. Atlanta price rate done went up. Cost of living in Atlanta high. You gotta live on the outskirts of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That's facts, bro. Like, so, because you gotta think, you got all the celebrities buying houses or moving to Atlanta. The price rate done went up. You know what I'm saying? It's so much market money that's coming in there. So now you got all these other companies putting on little shows in Atlanta, and now you have artists from Augusta, Carolina. They'll make it a big deal. Yeah, we in Atlanta. Yeah. But you ain't in the parts where you need to be at in Atlanta.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? Like the parts you need to be at, you gotta have money to be there, or you gotta know somebody that knows somebody.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a millions of events going. There's an event going on right now while we in here.
Fact.
It's always an event going on in Atlanta.
It's a showcase right now.
Always. Always. That's facts, bro. Atlanta's always got something going on. That's why people go there. Of course, you're going to meet people. It's a melting pot. Atlanta go there. Of course, you're going to meet people. I feel like if you're going to go to Atlanta for an artist, go there just to network with people. Get your contact numbers. Get your information. Do your homework. Be in places where people be at. Yeah. Not where people that's trying to get on. Be in places where people are already on. You get what I'm saying? Be in those mixes. You know, people are familiar with people they don't know. You gotta think, if you in a room with a bunch of, I've been in a couple rooms with a bunch of millionaires, and it's inspiring. You know, but if you around these people a couple times, just by coincidence or whatever, people remember faces. They were like, okay, they don't know whether you got money or not. Yeah. They just know you mean something because you in the room with all these motherfuckers that got it. You in the room. You get what I'm saying? So as artists, you have to start thinking of that aspect, and that means you gotta get outside. You gotta put on your Superman shit. You know, artists don't know how to turn that shit on and off. That's the thing why a lot of artists don't make it. They don't know how to turn that on and off. What I mean by on and off, Taz, you gotta be able to be Tas Mania on that mic, but when it's time to handle that business, you gotta be on this business side. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, make sure your paperwork, money good, you know, times, everything. You get what I'm saying? A lot of artists can't do that. Yeah. A lot of artists, they just know how to be an artist. That's it. You get what I'm saying?
Ain't good enough.
That's not good enough. You know, and then that's how a lot of artists get fucked up because, for one, you don't take out the business. Then you get people in charge of your accounting, financing, management.
You get the wrong people in your mix.
There you go.
Every time.
Every fucking time.
Every time.
But y'all two will have, sooner or later, y'all two will have to get your team together as far as accountings, all that. Because the bigger y'all get, y'all can't handle all that. Right. Yeah. Ain't no way in the hell you got to be in LA to perform 2 shows and then be back in Atlanta the same day. You ain't gonna be able to.
You ain't got time.
You ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all two mostly probably gonna be apart from each other a lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have people in order, in position. So best to do that now. Do y'all have people ready for that?
Shout out to
you can trust with the money.
Shout out to my manager, Alex. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say we all the way there, but it's in the making. Like,
we in the right direction.
Yeah, we pushing that. Like, we got people that.
Yeah, we got a few people with the right mindset.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So is y'all mentality ready for the lifestyle? Like tough skin, right? Because you know what I mean by that, y'all. Like I said, the bigger you get, you got stories coming up now. Your past pop up. So any past problems, they come up. So like I tell every artist that, bro, like, this is gonna be, if you got a fucked up past, you want to try to clean that shit up before you get big. Because the bigger you get, motherfuckers want to. You gotta think. That's
why we trying.
People want to go to your hometown and get a story on you.
They gon' dig.
They
I
gonna
feel
dig.
like you clean it up.
They
I
gonna
feel like
dig.
you clean it up if you ain't got tough skin.
There you
like,
go. There you go.
If you the type of person like that's gonna distract you, or it's gonna stop your creativity, or you the type of person that need to see what the world's saying.
Yeah.
Then you need to clear it up. But if you a motherfucker like me, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Then cause it's just like you know your past.
Right.
So be ready for it.
Be ready for it.
That's how I'm like.
There you
I know
go.
I'm ready for it. Like.
But see, with niggas it's different though.
Yeah.
See with niggas, you gotta be like, you can't like niggas gonna clean it up cause niggas know like, man, damn man.
Yeah.
Like I got on because they think I'm outside.
Right.
But when they start digging, I was in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like that for real.
I could totally.
So they gonna clear that up. They gonna try to clear it up as much.
Yeah.
They gonna hide. They gonna delete. They gonna
they gonna do
remove,
that.
Like I'm telling
they
niggas.
gonna clean the whole wash.
Especially if you did like some rat shit on a nigga.
If you done
like it's hard to clean that up. Like so, just
you got
like,
your neighborhood. Like you say, like you got banned from a neighbor. Say like somebody got banned from the bottom or some shit, right? For some grimy shit, right? But he blow the fuck up in Fox Den or some shit. He rapping Fox. He don't want nobody to get nobody's story from the bottom. Cause it's gonna make his story look bad. It's gonna make his look fucked up. You feel me?
That's what he says.
I mean, just say it's like Boston Richie. All right, Boston Richie made it. They found out he read it. Now nobody fuck with him. Like it's like
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you had a taste of the fame. Like and it's like.
That's what I say. Like it can come and go. I tell people like I seen that a lot.
Oh, it could definitely.
Come and go. Like look at the baby. Like the baby, you wouldn't think. Like a lot of shit, but a lot of his past was coming. Boom, boom. He had his incidents on the outside of the music would hurt him.
Yeah,
you feel me?
It's like
plus the LGBT, but other than that,
yeah.
That was what it was.
Yeah, because
he got canceled.
You know, he got canceled by the LGBT.
By LGBT. You know, that's a big community right there.
Oh yeah, that's like next to the Beehive.
Which is wrong. I mean, my thing is just like I can speak on it because, like I said, I'm my own company. At the end of the day, I feel like, and there's no disrespect to LGBT, I feel like everybody has the freedom of speech to speak what they want. I feel like just because you choose to be gay, that doesn't mean that you excluded from being dissed or talked about, because everybody else in this world get talked about. Everybody get talked about. Nobody's off limits.
Mad because of how I said.
Sick people with cancer get talked about. People with AIDS get talked about.
Good bars.
Nobody is off limits, bro, in this world. I feel like if I choose to be a fucking go outside and I choose to be George Bush. You can't tell me I'm not George Bush, but if I'm dressing like George Bush, I'm George Bush. If I get roasted on, hey, it comes with the territory. Like it comes in this life, whatever you choose to be is your decision. That's what decision making. You shouldn't be excluded. Now, bully is different. Now, if somebody's bullying you, that's different.
And that's the key.
But that's what they be trying to use.
To me, they're the worst ones though. Like,
but they became the bullies.
Yeah,
they became the bullies.
Like,
they bullied their way into
like
everything.
Don't get me wrong. Like no disrespect.
Like,
I fucks with them. Like to each his own. But it's just like they took it too far. When I feel like they felt like it was okay for the LGBT men to fight women and do stuff like that. But it'd be okay for them to do that. But then as soon as somebody say something about the community, it'd be a problem. Like
Right. That's one thing. Like I said, there's no disrespect. And like I said, I have like family members that's gay. Yeah. I got people I grew up, I knew that was gay. Cool as fuck. And it's not true. Like just like you got black people some in the black community, you got some black people that's full of shit. You got some people that's cool as hell. White people the same way. Mexicans, Hispanics, all the same thing. So the LGBT community, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of racists that came together to form a group.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all not excluded for what the hell you look like, what you do, whatever.
Right.
Y'all ain't excluded.
You're not excluded. You know what I'm saying? So I get picked on for being black, too black. Some people, black people get picked on for having big lips, big noses, big eyes, too black, too ashy, too this, too that, this and that. You're not excluded. I feel like, everybody gotta have tough skin. Period.
And they try to take out everybody, comedians, rappers, anybody with a voice,
bro.
Try to take them out.
So it's like, and it's not cool. I feel like, cause it's not cool. If it's okay for them to talk about black community, white community, and nobody say anything about it, they can say about LGBT, cause it's we all the same community. Everybody just got the groups and shit. Yeah. But that's what I just wanted to say. I touched on that subject on that right there. Yeah. But shout out to LGBT community. No disrespect, but I just had some of y'all need to clean up some of the messes. Y'all got it now. Yeah. Some of them are bullies in there. But yeah. All right. So when it comes to Augusta music scene, right? Why do y'all feel like, why do you feel like Augusta artists can't work together? Like a lot of the artists can't work together. A lot of the artists have beefs, have issues, stuff like that. Why you feel like the Augusta music scene is such a weird state?
Everybody too big for their britches. Everybody too big for what they think they is.
Right.
Egos. That's all it ever be. Egos. A nigga always want to feel some type of way about this. I feel a type of way about that. I feel a type of way about this. Because they feel like they should be doing, better than the next nigga.
That's facts.
So they ain't gonna never
That's facts.
really want to link up with the next nigga.
That's facts.
Yeah, don't nobody. It all boils down to don't nobody want the next to make it before them.
Yeah, I don't want that nigga to pop.
That's what it all boils down to. I don't want you to make it before me.
But that's stupid. It only take one person from Augusta to blow up that the city get highlighted.
One nigga.
You gotta think.
One person, period.
You gotta think when Nelly blew up for St. Louis, it put a light on St. Louis. You had more artists coming from St. Louis. Chingy, what's the nigga, Pop Lock and Drop It, Huey, from that little area. He's from that little area. You had a bunch of artists that were spotlighted in St. Louis because Nelly got so hot. It only take one artist to blow up and makes the city, it puts a spotlight on the city because they're like, okay, if he's coming from the area, I know there's other artists in that area. Look at Memphis. Like Memphis, prime example, Memphis. Like look how easy Memphis took over. Memphis, it's all Memphis artists on the top of the charts. You might have like maybe 1 or 2 Atlanta artists. Now.
Yeah.
That's facts. So it's like, it just take one, but why come we haven't had that one yet? People say TK Kravitz, but
I was just finna say it depends on who the artist is.
Yeah.
It depends on when you make it, is you gonna take your city with you or you just gonna do your own thing and then not even I wouldn't even say take your city with you, but
just put the name on it.
Just put the name out there.
Put the name out there. Like you could easily. I feel like
a lot of people doing a lot of stuff in Augusta. Like what his name is, P Nice. P Nice came from Augusta, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. He ain't from here, but he came from
here. Yeah, basically, you started here, but why you ain't take nobody from Augusta with you? Like what? I'm just being no disrespect, but why you feel like he ain't take nobody from Augusta? Like what? It's something that Augusta artists are lacking to the point a person can come from here, start a whole label, and how he's popping off, how he's popping, and then don't even take, you know what I'm saying? Because Augusta got a lot of good.
I feel like, for the Ugly Money, I can't speak for him, but like I said, as far as with Ugly Money, I know him and stuff. As far as with that situation with him, he tried to do that down this way, but I guess some of the artists he was working with wasn't. You know how some of these artists is down here, bro.
And that's what I said. It's something with Augusta artists that people can't.
The breed he chose.
Yeah, the certain type. It also depends on the type of artist you pick. So people gotta understand, it's also the system that you create. That's just like the basketball.
And it's like we were saying earlier about how Atlanta is, how they set up their schemes and dreams. Like the way he approached the city, it was like on one of those type levels.
Yeah.
So people felt like, he just trying to get some money. He ain't really trying to fuck with the city. He just trying to get some money. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So that's like people looked at it like that too.
I'm saying the motive is to get money.
I look at it like I look at it like, and I be real, that's my boy, but I don't agree with the way he does it. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I feel like if you have some form of power or some form of influence where you could get an artist from Augusta on, you would have been done it.
Yeah, of
it doesn't
course,
take
exactly.
it doesn't take, you know, it doesn't take for you to be like, hey, come get on this summit, you know, with all these other 60 artists from everywhere else. You know, it doesn't have to take that for an opportunity, which he feels like he don't want to give you nothing. You have to pay for it, but which I understand that because, you know, he got artists, he got other shit he got going on, you know, which that where the money go, but that's part of the business though. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't agree with that because you exploiting the artist. You giving them a false dream, like, hey, okay, I give you $10,000 this, or I sit you down in front of Bootsy. Bootsy, then y'all done already paid Bootsy. It should be set up, bro. How that should be set up. Bootsy be paid already for a sit down. He ain't gonna sign you. When the last time you heard Bootsy sign somebody? Mm-hmm. And if he did sign, he signed a few people, but who are they? I'll wait. I'm not. There's no doubt. I fuck with Bootsy.
I fuck with Bootsy.
But I mean, you gotta keep it G though. I'm keeping. I think about NewbieVet, I always keep it real. That's just facts, bro. Like Bootsy never had a hit. Think about it.
You don't think so?
That's facts.
He talking about like
he's never had a number one hit.
He talking about like a number one song, like
never. It's never. Like, he had a lot of hood anthems.
Like in the streets, he did.
Hood, a lot of street songs, yeah.
But like a real deal.
I really think
like you gotta think like Jeezy had a lot of street songs too, but like Jeezy had a lot of number ones too. There's a difference. T.I. had a lot of number ones. Boosie never had a number one. Wipe Me Down was a number one, but that wasn't his record.
I was just gonna say Boosie was in a different
but that wasn't his record.
Like, I feel like Boosie ain't really get platinum shit because a lot of people used to dead ass burn his DVD. Like,
because his best shit was at the wrong time.
Yeah, like.
You know, fuck Boosie up, being locked up, in and out.
Yeah.
Soon as Boosie had a buzz, he got locked up.
Locked up.
He had to get back, try to get his buzz back. Then he get locked right back up.
Got locked back up again.
I mean, T.I. was the
same
same way.
The murder charge.
But he still got a...
But you gotta think, T.I.
had number ones before he
T.I. had number ones. You gotta think, number ones meaning that you made a chart. Your song made a chart. Yeah, so
out the gate,
Boosie never had a number one chart. Boosie never made a chart. So it's like, the only time he made a chart ever was Wipe Me Down. And you know the crazy thing about it? Webby got a number one. Webby got a couple number ones. I-N-D, that's a number one. Yeah. He got number one. He got ones and Boosie don't. No. That's why Webby can still sell out a crowd. Boosie can too. But Boosie popularity come from his Boosie. He's a character.
Okay.
His persona. Mm-hmm. Sometimes your persona sells for you. And just so happen your persona, you an artist, you this and that. You never had a number one, but that still don't mean you don't got good music. You just ain't never had a number one. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. You still got songs, people in the hood, in the streets and all that. No, but Boosie can't go to like Boosie can't go to like a Future, sell out a Future concert. No, you gotta be Bootsy and Friends. Just be a G, bro. Being facts, bro. Like it's a different, it's a tier. Like I'm being honest, bro. Like you're not gonna expect.
I'm just a Bootsy fan.
I'm saying you're not gonna expect a Travis Scott fan base. I'm being honest.
That's a big venue.
You're not gonna expect a Travis Scott or Future or Kanye crowd at a Bootsy concert.
Cause for one, people go his fans gonna feel like they ain't finna pay that much for a Boosie ticket.
Right. You gotta think Boosie made music for the streets. He made music for the low income, for the poor, for the hustling,
we gonna say.
For the grind.
He can come to the club. We can pay $20.
So we relate to that more than that. You feel me? Boosie never rap about. Boosie don't rap about the glamour shit. He rap about the struggle. You feel me? So more of the struggling people gonna feel that shit. So you're not, a lot of white people ain't bumping Boosie like that. You get what I'm saying? They bumping the Migos and they bumping the little babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? They bumping that. So if you think I'm lying? Look at when they had the concerts in Florida. What's it called?
Talking about Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
Who's mostly in the crowd?
White people. That shit lit.
It's lit.
Full of white people.
Full of white people. They know word for word.
But you'll be surprised. Yeah, you'll be surprised who the headline is.
Word for word. Travis Scott. White people. Black people like that, but it's majority whites. Because that's where your money gonna come from. Black people don't buy records. I'm being real. When I say you bought a record.
Yeah.
I mean, that why you think black people turn pop? Cause that's where your money come in at. Your bag come in. Migos had to turn pop. When Migos record Bad and Bougie what made them go pop.
Yeah.
Like, that's when they saw real money, Bad and Bougie. You know, that elevate them and Uzi Vert career. Uzi Vert, weird as fuck. But look at the influence and the crowds he be getting, selling out. Crazy.
Die hard fans.
Look at Young Boy.
It don't get no more die hard than that.
like, come on, bro. Like, this man is like, this is like the only artist I know, bro, that can drop just something and that shit just go boom that day. In one day. That's crazy.
Shoot a video for every song
on every song. And I'm not a Young Boy fan like that. Like, I like a couple of his tracks, but I'm not a Young Boy fan. I like a couple of his tracks are catchy. Like, okay, I fuck with this track. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really all to all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, each his own. You know what I'm saying? So. Pretty much. So, far as, what are some places y'all don't mind performing at? Like, when y'all do take off, like, what are some places y'all want to perform at? What's the first spot?
That I want to perform at?
Yeah.
I want to perform at Rolling Loud.
Okay.
But I want to perform at Rolling Loud in Cali. Like
not the one in Florida?
Not the one in Florida. Okay. Cali be in the summertime.
Okay.
And I want to perform at Madison Square Garden.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to perform at the little Spring Fest where they be having a little.
Okay. I know you're talking about. Yeah, okay.
I want to perform there.
Talking about the BET thing?
Yeah, when
they BET Spring Fest.
Yeah.
Them things be lit.
Damn,
they be lit. They be lit. They be Spring Fest. So y'all don't want to perform at the Oscars, Grammys, or BET Awards? BET Award?
I perform at the BET Award. I want to do a Cypher at the Hip Hop Award.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Soul Train Awards, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Definitely got to do Soul Train, man.
Got to do that.
Got to do Soul Train,
Got to do
bro.
that.
Got to do that. That's what's up, bro. So y'all mostly, one more question. Are y'all live performers, meaning like, are y'all like, y'all go off track, meaning like, cause you know, when y'all get, the bigger you get, you dubbing or you doing your shit live?
Either or.
Either or? Okay.
It depends on like
rapping your verses live.
Yeah, it depends on like if I'm getting like a video live performance, then I do my lyrics like live, like, but mostly I probably be on my track. Okay. Yeah.
I like live.
Live. Yeah. I said because there be some events that they won't even live. They want you to do it live.
Yeah.
Like if you go to like SNL and like big events, like big platform, they want to do it. Well, some of them be doing a track, but a lot of them want to do it live. They have you just the instrumental playing, and then you just
put you in front of a band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all gotta be ready. Them Hot 97 freestyles, all this.
Ready.
Ready.
She ready. Hey, I'm telling you, ready.
Yeah. So one last question. How, what would it take for y'all to know when y'all do make it? What would it take? Would it take a concert? Would it take a #1 record? Would it take like your song on the radios? Like, what would you think would it be your way of thinking? Like, okay, we made it.
I'm here.
Yeah. Speaking this to existence, because it's gonna happen.
For me, it's when I sign that paperwork, like it putting that name on that down the line, whatever contract, whatever that
then
check.
It's real.
Like it's real when it's in that black and white. It's real, guaranteed. Cause a motherfucker can pass you some money and that shit be not real, like it can flake out. So
right, facts.
But when your name on that paperwork, that's it for me.
I think it's gonna be the first big crowd. Check. I think it's gonna be the first big crowd.
Big crowd, and they saying your name, they saying your raps,
and they know it word for word.
Word, yeah.
Everybody,
like, that's it. Okay,
like I could put the mic down and they just going.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be it for me. Like, I'm here.
Yeah, y'all know here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your ass probably start crying on stage.
I know I am. I'm gonna go viral. I'm gonna go viral.
Oh me, like yeah.
I love y'all so much.
I done had
man.
the feeling, but a
On
big
gang.
stage, a big stage, yeah, like that's a moment.
Big joint.
That's funny. You gotta think all the shit you done been through
Like
to get to that point.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
I'm
like-
gonna be thinking about all the little ones.
Yeah,
Like every time I couldn't get on stage.
Right. that shit gonna hit, bro. Yeah, y'all gonna deserve it, man. That's what's up, bro.
It's coming though.
It's coming, bro. All right, man. Before we slide off on NewbieVet, man, how can they get in contact with you? Is there any love you'd like to shout out?
Y'all can catch me at IG Tas Mania _ the Great, Facebook Tas Mania the Great. Yeah.
Same thing. Anywhere, SlimeTurk. You know, anywhere, wherever you want to look, whatever you like to use, just type in SlimeTurk or type in Tas Mania. I want to give a shout out to my brother, Really J, man.
Slick.
Really in the building, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
bro,
saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll give a shout out. I don't know.
Y'all go type into that 2023 back-to-back Cypher.
Yeah, go tap into the Cypher.
Oh, yeah.
First one, you know, the first start, Augusta.
It only get better.
It's going to get way better.
Big fat.
Appreciate you for having us, though.
Man, no problem, man.
sure.
Appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Giving me the time, bro.
Yeah.